The Nintendo Wii had a notable development timeline, spanning several years before its release in 2006. Here's a breakdown of the key milestones in the development of the Wii. 2001, early concepts and project start. After the success of the Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo started conceptualizing its next console. The goal was to create a system that offered something unique rather than just focusing on better graphics or processing power. The project was initially codenamed Revolution, and Nintendo aimed to introduce a new way of interacting with games, moving beyond traditional controllers. 2003 to 2004, design prototyping. Nintendo President Satoru Iwata pushed for a console that would appeal to a broad demographic, including non-gamers. Around this time, Nintendo worked on ideas for motion controls. The development of the Wii Remote began, which became the console's defining feature. Different teams were assigned to explore various controller ideas, focusing on motion sensing technology. 2005, Revolution unveiled at E3 2005, Nintendo revealed the Revolution console concept but did not show the controller. The company emphasized the idea of offering a gaming experience that anyone could enjoy. The focus was on innovation rather than competing directly with the high-performance consoles being developed by Microsoft, Xbox 360, and Sony, PlayStation 3. 2006, Wii name and final design. In April 2006, Nintendo officially announced that the console would be called the Wii, pronounced Wii, symbolizing the console's appeal to a wide audience and the togetherness it aimed to promote. At E3 2006, the final version of the Wii, including the Wii Remote, was demonstrated. Games like Wii Sports showcased the motion sensing capabilities of the system, which generated significant excitement. November 2006, launch. The Nintendo Wii was released in North America on November 19, 2006, followed by launches in Japan, Europe, and other regions. Wii Sports was including as a pack-in game in most regions, demonstrating the ease of use of the motion controller and becoming a hit with casual and non-traditional gamers. Post-launch, massive success. The Wii went on to become one of the best-selling consoles of all time, thanks to its unique gameplay experiences, affordability, and appeal to families and non-gamers. Games like Wii Fit, Mario Kart Wii, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl cemented its popularity. This timeline shows how Nintendo focused on innovation and accessibility, changing the direction of the gaming industry with the Wii. 4.0. The development timeline of the Wii U spanned several years, with its origins dating back to the mid-2000s. Shortly after the launch of the Nintendo Wii. Here's a detailed timeline of key events in its development. 2007–2008 Conceptualization. 2007, shortly after the success of the Nintendo Wii, Nintendo began brainstorming its successor. The Wii's motion controls and innovative design had gained widespread popularity, and Nintendo sought to build upon that success. 2008, Nintendo began exploring new ideas for a home console that would integrate innovative controls and new ways to interact with games. The idea of incorporating a touchscreen into the controller started to take shape during this period. 2009–2010, early prototypes. 2009, Nintendo shifted its focus to developing a console that could bridge the gap between handheld and home gaming. The idea of the Wii U gamepad was being developed during this period, with early prototypes featuring both motion controls and a touchscreen interface. 2010, the design and development team, including Nintendo's hardware R&D divisions, finalized the concept of the gamepad controller, which featured a 6.2-inch touchscreen and motion control sensors. 2011, official announcement. April 2011, reports began surfacing about Nintendo's next console, suggesting it would feature a touchscreen controller and improved HD graphics capabilities. June 2011, Nintendo officially unveiled the Wii U at E3 2011. The console was positioned as a successor to the Wii, with the major focus on the innovative gamepad controller. The gamepad allowed players to interact with games in new ways, such as playing directly on the screen while the TV was off or using it as a second screen for enhanced gameplay. However, initial reception was mixed. as there was some confusion about whether the gamepad was an accessory for the Wii or part of a new system. 2012, final design and launch. 2012, Nintendo continued refining the Wii U hardware and gamepad design. Third-party developers began to receive development kits to prepare for the console's launch. Nintendo also worked to build up a strong lineup of games for the Wii U's debut, including New Super Mario Bros. U and Nintendo Land. September 2012, Nintendo confirmed the release date for the Wii U and provided pricing information. November 18, 2012, the Wii U officially launched in North America, followed by releases in Europe, Japan, and other regions shortly after. The launch featured two versions, the basic set, white, 8GB storage, and the deluxe set, black, 32GB storage. 2013-2015, Struggles and Software Updates. 2013, despite launching with several high-profile games, the Wii U struggled to gain momentum. Sales lagged due to a lack of third-party support and confusion among consumers about the console's identity. Nintendo worked to address these issues with new games, such as Pikmin 3 and The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. 2014, Nintendo released a number of major first-party titles, such as Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. These games helped boost the console's popularity, but overall sales remained underwhelming compared to its competitors, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. 2015, Nintendo continued to support the Wii U with games like Splatoon and Super Mario Maker. However, by this time, the company was already shifting its focus toward developing its next console, the Nintendo Switch. 2016-2017, end of life and transition to Nintendo Switch. 2016, as rumors about the Nintendo Switch, previously known as the NX, began to surface, Nintendo announced that the Wii U's successor was in development. The Wii U continued to receive support, but Nintendo's resources were increasingly focused on the upcoming Switch. The release of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild was announced for both Wii U and the Switch. 2017, in January, the Nintendo Switch was officially revealed. The Wii U's production was discontinued in early 2017, marking the end of its lifespan. The final major release for the Wii U was The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, which launched alongside the Switch in March 2017. Post-launch legacy. While the Wii U faced numerous challenges, particularly with marketing and third-party support, it paved the way for the Nintendo Switch by introducing innovative ideas such as hybrid gameplay with a screen-based controller. Many of the Wii U's key games, including Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros., were re-released or inspired future titles on the Switch. Despite its commercial struggles, the Wii U is seen as a critical stepping stone in Nintendo's console evolution. The development timeline of the Nintendo Switch, released in March 2017, spans several years of planning, research, and production. Here's a breakdown of key milestones in its development. 2012, early concepts. Initial idea. Following the release of the Wii U in 2012, Nintendo started planning its next-generation console. Although the Wii U had innovative features, its commercial performance was underwhelming, prompting Nintendo to rethink their strategy. The concept of combining home console and portable gaming was first discussed during this time. 2013 to 2014, Project NX begins. Codename NX. By 2013, Nintendo started working on what was internally referred to as Project NX. The focus was on creating a hybrid system that could serve as both a handheld and a home console, addressing the growing importance of mobile gaming. Hardware partnerships. Around this time, Nintendo partnered with NVIDIA to provide the console's chipset, a significant shift from the PowerPC-based architecture used in the Wii U. 2015, early development announcement of Project NX. In March 2015, Nintendo's then-president, Satoru Iwata, announced the existence of a new console under development, referred to as NX. They promised it would offer a brand new concept. Satoru Iwata's passing. Tragically, Iwata passed away in July 2015, but his vision for the hybrid console lived on under new leadership, with Tatsumi Kimishima becoming Nintendo's president later that year. 2016, Public reveal. First reveal of the NX concept. On October 20, 2016, Nintendo released a teaser video introducing the Nintendo Switch name and showcasing its hybrid nature, featuring a docking station, detachable controllers, Joy-Con, and gameplay transitioning from TV to portable mode. Partnerships. Leading up to the reveal, Nintendo confirmed partnerships with third-party developers like Bethesda, Square Enix, and Ubisoft, ensuring a broader game library. 2017, release and launch. January 2017 presentation. On January 13, 2017, a full presentation of the Nintendo Switch revealed more details, including the launch date, price, and first games. Major titles like The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild were confirmed as launch titles. Launch date. On March 3, 2017, the Nintendo Switch officially launched worldwide. Post-launch development's steady growth. After launch, the Switch saw critical and commercial success, with over 2.74 million units sold in the first month. It consistently received support from both Nintendo and third-party developers. Hardware iterations. In 2019, Nintendo released two new models, the Switch Lite, a handheld-only version, and an upgraded version of the original Switch with improved battery life. The Nintendo Switch's development was shaped by lessons from the Wii U, shifts in gaming trends, and the innovative goal of merging portable and home gaming. 4.0. The development of the Nintendo Switch 2A, or the successor to the original Nintendo Switch, is still largely speculative, as Nintendo has not officially announced a specific release date, name, or technical details. However, based on available information, here's a rough timeline of the key stages that are thought to be part of its development. 1. Early conceptualization, 2017–8 2019 March 2017, the original Nintendo Switch was released. It became a massive success, selling millions of units and proving the hybrid console concept. 2018–8 2019, during this period, rumors began to circulate that Nintendo was already considering the development of a new iteration of the Switch, given the console's success. Nintendo's president Shuntaro Furukawa hinted at the need to constantly explore new hardware to extend the Switch's lifespan and maintain a competitive edge. 2. Internal R&D and market assessment, 2019–8 2021, 2019–8 2020. Reports suggested that Nintendo started to invest heavily in R&D for a next-generation console. This is common practice for major console manufacturers, typically beginning R&D several years before a product is announced. Switch Pro rumors. During this period, the Switch Pro rumors gained traction. Many believe that Nintendo might opt for an incremental upgrade similar to the PlayStation 4 Pro or Xbox One X. However, this was never officially confirmed. In September 2019, Nintendo released the Switch Lite, a handheld-only version of the console, and later, in 2021, the Switch OLED model. Both of these moves suggested that Nintendo was focusing on prolonging the life of the Switch, rather than introducing a new console immediately. 3. Technical development and prototyping. 2021–8 2023, late 2021–8 2023. During this time, various leaks and reports indicated that Nintendo was developing more powerful hardware. Insider sources pointed to partnerships with Nvidia for a custom Tegra chipset that would offer better performance and potentially support advanced features like DLSS, deep learning super sampling, or 4K output when docked. Dev kits sent to studios. Reports in 2022 and 2023 indicated that development kits for the new hardware were sent to game studios to begin creating or optimizing titles for the next console. Rumors of enhanced capabilities, such as improved graphics and processing power, began circulating based on these leaks. Tech Showcases, 2023. According to leaks, the Nintendo Switch 2 hardware was reportedly shown behind closed doors during Gamescom 2023. The demonstration allegedly included an upgraded version of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild running at higher resolution and frame rate. 4. Expected announcement and release, 2024–2024 announcement. As of late 2023, Many industry analysts expect an official announcement sometime in 2024. Historically, Nintendo has announced its consoles approximately a year before release. Mid to late 2024 release. Based on the timelines of previous consoles, the Nintendo Switch 2 could potentially release by March 2025, which would align with the original Switch's 7-year cycle. However, delays are always possible depending on production schedules and market conditions. Key expectations for Nintendo Switch 2 backward compatibility. The next-gen Switch is expected to maintain backward compatibility with current Switch games to ensure a smooth transition for existing users. 4K support. Many speculate that the new system will support 4K resolution when docked, thanks to improvements in chipsets and graphics capabilities. DLSS technology. NVIDIA's DLSS could be integrated, allowing for high-quality upscaling and improved performance without requiring excessive processing power. Improved battery life. A more power-efficient system is likely, given how much of Nintendo's market revolves around portable gaming. Conclusion. While Nintendo has not yet revealed the exact details of its next-generation console, leaks and industry insights point to ongoing development since at least 2019. Based on historical patterns, a formal announcement could come in 2024, followed by a release later in the next year. 4.0